Hi, how's everyone? So in this video, we're gonna talk about this deck I just received, and we're gonna do a little reading with a fun technique. So let's start. So this deck is I received it from Jadzia and Jay DeForest. It is learning card with self-study flashcard. So when we open it, there's this little booklet here, and it tells you a little bit about reading Lenormand, which is cool. And then we have these big cards, these flashcards. Then we have these regular size Lenormand. So for example, let's pick the key card, and then here, for example, this is the key, and then in the back it says answer, unlock, reveal, open, success, breakthrough, security, miracle, yes, karma, destiny, spirituality. The key cards are actually very simple, which is perfect for Lenormand. So there's like one symbol on every card. This is what I always look for Lenormand. As soon as I opened it, I was like, I need to see the crossroad. I need to see the crossroad because I like to see more than one road in the crossroad, because it's a crossroad. And I saw this one, which is actually cool. So that's pretty good. And then the mice here. That's the mice. What other tricky card? So the deck is really simple and cool, and it's easy to read, and it will pop up, which is what is needed. I really like the lilies also because I like to see white, a white lily, because it's important. Now there's two sets of men and women in this deck, and they're very nice. I like it. This is the first set, and this is the second set. It's pretty cool, right? So we're gonna do this technique using this deck that is perfect for this deck. Really, it's perfect, and you learn fast. This technique is actually I want to here give a shout out to my really dear friend, an amazing person. You know the saying, when the student becomes the master? Well, Donnelly. Donnelly. So this is her technique actually. Couple of years back, she did it, and it actually really cool, and it works. So let's do a relationship reading, because relationship, right? So what is rule number one? Rule number one, while we're shuffling, is your intention. Intention, the context, the question. So you have to have a very, very clear question. And while you're formulating the question, make sure there's nothing else in your mind, that you're not thinking about anything else. This is so important. If you're thinking about a problem you were having, or something you just watched on TV, or anything, it's gonna get messed up. So you need to have a clear head, nothing in your head, and you need to make sure that you're only thinking about the person. In this case, I'm focusing on these two people. A little background story. So they're having a long distance relationship, and you know, it's hard, and usually those relationships are very turbulent because it's long distance and it's hard. So they wanted to just know what's going to happen in the relationship, and let's pick for the next 3 months. How's the next 3 months going to be? Or you know what, let's just make it what's going to happen from now till the end of the summer. How's that? From now till the end of the summer. So we're going to shuffle these cards, and we're going to shuffle these cards. Why are we going to shuffle these cards, you say? Because I'm going to use these cards as houses. So these cards are perfect to use for houses. Number one, because of the size. Number two, you can put it like for the key cards. So what we can do is we can use these key cards, the keywords right here, as kind of the stage of the card. So let's do that. So I'm gonna give these cards a good shuffle. And we are going to lay them. Now I'm not looking at the card because I don't want to pick them. So I have my eyes closed while these cards, I'm going to pick these cards and put them down, 3 cards, all while I'm thinking about the 2 people and how is their relationship going to be. Here's 3 cards. So I'm going to put this away, and I have these 3 cards right here. So here, first 3 cards we have is the mountain, the garden, and the book. So now I'm going to give these a shuffle. Again, I'm thinking about the 2 people, and I'm thinking about that one question only. Remember, one question only. You can't have either or. You can't have 2 questions. You can't have only one question and one context. So let's see. I don't have to close my eyes on this one. And then how the relationship is going to unfold from now until the end of the summer. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I got here the whip, the snake, and the fox. Ay, caramba. That's pretty heavy. So what we're gonna do here, before I read, when I see something like this and it ends with the fox, I don't like to see it ending with the fox. I would pull another card. If you remember, there is no police after you, so we are going to pull another card right here. I'm gonna put that down, and that became the fish right here. And then you're gonna do here, one here, and the scythe. Okay. So right away here, I got like kind of 99% all negative cards. But let's talk about this. This relationship is actually going to go through hardship. First, when we have the whip inside the mountain. So this is going to tell us, and here you can read in the mountain, there's keywords here in the mountain, and we can read obstacles and burdens and resistance. And so this is what the whip is going to be about. There's going to be a lot of argument about some resistance, some obstacles, some burdens, you know, and here there's more frustration, procrastination. So there's going to be a lot of argument about these issues right here. And then the next card, we have the snake, which is, we all know snake is lies and betrayal, right? So what is this going to be here? It's in the house of the garden. So also, if you follow me, you know what the garden is. Under relationship, the garden means, I'm sure you said it right now, there's more than one flower. That one flower is not enough. So this garden here, the lies are going to be about, here we have community, social gathering. So right away, there's going to be another person. Somebody is going to be talking to other people. Somebody's going to meet other people, so which going to bring, you know, more problem into the relationship. Then we have the next here, we have the fox. And when you see the snake and the fox, this is like the biggest warning. Like, there is major lies, there's major deception going on here. Something is not right here. Don't trust this relationship. This is not, you know, I would tell them, you know, if you really want to go through with this, it's fine. But because sometimes the soul needs to go through certain things to learn and to grow. And you make that choice. You make that choice. What is it that you want to do? Do you want to try? You know, maybe this will change, because nothing is set in stone, obviously. But this is what to be expected if everything stays the same. Because as long as everything stays the same, I am seeing this. So if this is the same, I am seeing this. If this is changed, then this will change. So if everything stays the same, if this is all the same, so this is definitely going to happen. And what is this? What is the fox? Sneaky, sneaky, right? And then here, you know, what is the book? Right? Her book is about secrets. So there's a lot of things that are going to be hidden. A lot of things are going to be like under wraps. A lot of things are going to be secret. Unless they're doing a project together and they need to do some research, and they need to go undercover, and, you know, the book can do like heavy research and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, I doubt it. And then it ends here with the scythe. So, and the scythe is inside the fish, which is, so when it ends with a scythe, there's some sort of like either a danger or something, you know, this relationship is going to end at some point. But I don't want to say that unless, you know, I will ask another question and asking, is this relationship going to end? And if I got another scythe, I mean, if I got a bouquet, if this relationship going to end, you want to have a positive card, a card that tells you yes. So if you get a card that tells you yes, then you're sure. So never like take it like this is how it's going to happen, because this could be just the scythe could be just danger or something that is very sharp, that's very hurtful, some sort of a cutoff. And this is like, because it's in the house of the fish also, because the fish was underneath it, and the fish here, we have the key cards here, keywords, and then it says wealth, abundance, prosperity, independence, so business. So maybe something is gonna cut off, maybe somebody's gonna have some sort of a money problem that's going to cut off. So that's why, but something will be cut off right here. Something will definitely be cut off. But my question was, what's gonna happen to the relationship by the end of the summer, right? So there's going to be a lot of problems with this. A lot of fighting, some lies, some sneaky business, and maybe there's some sharp, painful things that's going to hurt. Again, you need to ask again if this relationship will end, or how long is this relationship going to last. Is very important to keep asking questions. Don't give a definite answer only on 4 cards. Never do that. So yeah, so this is heavy. These 2 people need to work through a lot of that. We can go on and say, we can go on and do this and then reshuffle if these 2 people need, like, if they didn't like, your client didn't like what they hear, or, well, obviously they're not gonna like it. So what you do is you reshuffle, because you want to give something helpful. And then you ask, what is the best advice you can give? So I'm gonna close my eyes and do these, and then let me pull 3 right here. So we got the writer, the book, and the fox. Fox and the book coming again. And then shuffle these. What is the best advice I can give my client? What is the best advice I can give my client? What is the best advice I can give my client? What is the best advice? What is the best advice I can give my client about this relationship? What is the best advice I can give my client about this relationship? Hey, yeah. Again, so we got the tree, the whip, and the key right here. So the 3 is in the rider. And this is, so the 3 is about like patient, taking your time. And the rider is about movement, right? And then also here we have quick, active, movement, energetic, the key card. So this is basically, like when you put this one inside this one, this is like, it's so clear. It's telling you, they're putting the tree on the rider, like hold your horses, just hold your horses, don't jump, do not jump the gun. So basically don't go and just break up with that person. Wait, just wait. Next one, we have the whip and the book. Again, the whip inside the book. So argument, fights again. So these arguments, these pointing fingers, these fights, it's best to actually keep them also kind of hidden, like try to keep them closed, you know, like, because the book is about secretive and about secret. Now it could be also when you are fighting, be smart about it and use proof. Basically, if you caught the person doing something, don't tell them, oh well, you're cheating, or you know, you're talking to somebody else. Don't just do that. Make sure to have proof. So you can do that with the, you know, the book is also about, you know, having proof, knowledge behind that fight, that argument. But my first gut instinct was to first hold your horses. Second, those fight and argument, kind of like keep them a little closed. The last one, for an advice, is the key, right? So the key is basically saying you have the power. There's gonna be a solution, and you know, under advice, like you be very smart. And then what is this inside what? So it's in the fox. So basically it's telling you it's very important. The key is something about something very important. So it's very important. It's very important to you be the sneaky and you not make a big deal out of everything and fight and make fight out of nothing. Take your time before you jump to conclusion. So this would be the best advice for me to my client. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. This is a little technique, and you know, some little tips that can help you during your reading. So you can use this technique with another deck. You can use this technique with your own made up, you know, cards. If you want, you can make your own cards. There's many ways you can do that. There's plenty of stuff that you can come up with, but these are actually cool. They come with their keywords on the back, and very easy to help you with your reading. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you did, please like and subscribe and share, and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.